Hey, this is Prometheus giving you another full game recap. I'm rolling with the 49ers. My opponent is going with the Ravens, Disturbia00. And I apologize for not posting any recent games at all for game recaps. I actually was on vacation in San Francisco the last week or so. Ended up going to wine country, Sonoma Valley and Napa Valley. And if you would have ever asked me when I was younger if I'd ever be a wine connoisseur, I would tell you I was crazy. But it's funny on how when you get a little bit older, you get a little bit mature, your tastes change a little bit. So just curious of the people that watch my videos, my subscribers, if any of you guys like wine or anything like that. I just wanted to kind of get a feel for that. So playing with San Francisco. San Francisco, if you've ever been into the area, is just a gorgeous area. Very mountainy, mountains, hills all over the place. A lot of water. The weather is phenomenal. You know, it's cold and cool in the evenings and sunny and warm during the day. So if you ever get a chance to go to the West Coast, if you don't live on the West Coast already, I really recommend hitting the West Coast and going to San Francisco. It's a good vacation to go check out. So I'm rolling with San Francisco for my second game, and San Francisco is a stacked team. It's got a phenomenal defense, and it's got players like this, like Frank Gore, who's going to be able to pick up some good yards. But you know, you can have a great team, but if you force plays, you make bad plays, you're going to throw interceptions like that. Now, my opponent was I figured out his weakness fairly early on in the game. Within the second quarter, is that he struggled against zone defenses, and right here, as you can see, I'm able to go ahead and get the interception and take it in pay dirt, going up by 2 scores, 14-0. So my opponent hangs another ball up, and my defender on the left-hand side, that corner on the left-hand side, Brown, is a phenomenal corner. He was able to get a few interceptions for me in this game, and just plays the ball a lot better than the other corner. So hitting him with Gore, trying to hit him up the middle, hit him with counters on the left-hand side, and really trying to run as much as possible, because the way the 49ers are designed, that offensive line is stacked. It's got just a lot of blocking ability. That their players are all like 90s and 80s across the board, high 80s. So when you get a chance to run the ball, you got to do that too. Even Crabtree and Bolden are really good at run blocking, so you got to run first with the 49ers to be successful. So my opponent comes out, a little play action right there, hangs it up over the middle, and my defender is there to block up the ball. So on a 3rd and 10 situation, he falls back, throws into coverage, but get him in a 4th and 10 situation, and he throws it right over the middle. And I've been trying to get away from trying to go for picks and go for deflections, because it seems to be a little bit more successful. But right here in this situation, I forced the ball into coverage. I was getting a little bit smug because I was up by 21-0. I was able to go ahead and allow my opponent to get back in the game. And look at this play by his wide receiver. Gets up big and is able to get into the end zone. Now, there was a score that was missing in here. I had a little editing issue. I hit the button when I was playing the game, trying to shut off my mic. And look right here. I've never seen this happen before. The opponent went past the line of scrimmage and actually threw the ball. It becomes an illegal forward pass, and I was able to go ahead and get a penalty. So put him in a 4th and 10 situation opposed to a 1st down, and I pick him off again. Brown was a beast for me on the left-hand side. He wasn't able to get any kind of passing against me. So here, get the ball back. I throw it right over the middle to Davis, able to go ahead and get a huge reception right there. He was a beast of a tight end, and then came off to the left-hand side with Gore, taking a turn, but don't have enough speed to be able to get it in the end zone. But right there in that situation, come back to the right-hand side and go up 35-7. So this game is pretty much toast by now. And he throws right back into my defender again. I was waiting for him to quit out, but he just kept playing. I guess he was just, you know, real hard-headed, and just even if he was out of the game, he was going to keep playing, you know, just to basically just try to get able to salvage a game, whatever. So it forces me to take a field goal, and I always take the points. And when you're landing onto your opponent, there's no reason to give him any kind of an opportunity to share. You want to penalize him right there. On the kickoff, it looks like he's going to be able to break it right there. Nice little move, but my defender trips him up somehow, and I get the ball back. So, you know, when it rains, when it pours, but luckily for him, the call was overturned. And on a 4th and 5 situation, it hits a nice little dot to go up to get another score, down 38-14. But I'm going to keep feeding the ball to Gore and off tackles because that machine is just rolling. Look at that, 325 yards on 31 rushes. I was just running the ball against this guy. He had no answer to it. He couldn't stop it at all. His guys weren't block shedding, and you think of the Ravens defense as a team that just block sheds right there. So up 45 to 14. Able to go ahead and sack him right here, get him in a 3rd and 21 situation. He throws over the middle into coverage, and his wide receiver comes down with the ball. So a huge grab for him. Pops me over the top with man coverage. I was taking the safety from the other side. Actually, a real good play. Hits me with a little wheel route. Time is ticking down, less than a minute left into the game, and he actually is able to score again. Goes for a 2-point conversion, misses it. So 45 to 20, that was the kind of score I was expecting the first time I played with the 49ers. Look at the rushing yards right there, 368 yards. My opponent only had the ball for 7 minutes. I had it for 16 minutes, so able to pick up 11 points from them. That 49ers are a stacked team, and anytime you do lose with them, I obviously played an opponent that's got a really good scheme. So my opponent, it looks like he's played about 185 games on Next Gen. We have realistically the same kind of skill points right here, and he rolled primarily with the Ravens. So I'm actually pretty happy with this win and with this beatdown. It's always nice to beat down your opponents. I want to thank all my subscribers. Looking forward to Madden 15. Looking forward to some of the new features, some of the things that have been going on. So thanks again for watching, and till next time.